Hey, it's Golriz Rezvani. I teach color fundamentals and pen and ink drawing at Alberta College of Art and Design. I've been teaching, I think, for almost 6 years. In my classes, besides the main materials, I try to encourage my students to be more creative and expose them to variety of artworks and different ideas and approaches. Color Fundamentals is a course that talks about base of colors, how to mix them, how to set them in a picture so that we can get a good composition out of any image. Doesn't matter what major we are in, painting, graphic design, or interior design, whatever the students are in. They got to learn how to play with colors practically. And we talk about some rules and techniques, but at the end, I always ask students to break those because that's art. Also, I teach pen and ink drawing, which is just based on the technique, and we try to cover different subjects every time, like portraits, still life, figures, and try to teach them what are the abilities that they can get from pen and ink. The challenging part of this course is how to spontaneously create an artwork and in the same time try to have that as a best shot and control that somehow so that you can get a good result. And that's quite tricky because it doesn't happen every time. The thing with pen and ink is it's a very spontaneous and fast type of drawing versus charcoal and pencil. It's quite fun to draw with pen and ink. It is a learning process for me as well because the nature of my pieces are just fixing and fixing and fixing, while this specific course doesn't let me do that. I gotta think in the same time and create the best shot that I can at the same time, and then that's it. I can't do anything with it. That's why I like it, because I've been actually participating in a competition that I had only 20 minutes to paint. The same kind of nature I couldn't fix. So I thought I'm lacking in that, and that's why I'm trying to research on that and work on that more in the same time, give whatever knowledge that I had already and what I'm gaining right now, and share that with my students. I have my master's in fine arts, and I had different periods in my life and collections, or I better say group of artworks. I tried to work abstract pieces and figurative, and more like right now these days I'm more working on narrative images. I've been doing graphic design, working in a magazine, designing logos. At the same time, I did some murals and frescoes, some public art, and participating in competitions, and tried to be in art world as much as I could. But mostly my focus right now is painting and drawing. I honestly didn't have any intention to go to art world. I just wasn't a good student. I hated reading and doing anything with studying. So my father, who's an artist, he decided to put me in an art school for graphic design. And it was okay. I enjoyed it better than any other major. But I took a course in painting, and that professor made me understand what art is actually. How free and how crazy sometimes, and how frustrating it can be. I continued my education in painting, and I didn't know why, when I was studying, I didn't know why how artists can actually continue creating pieces without having any urge or anything. And right now I'm at that point myself. I don't know why I'm doing it, but all I know is that if I don't do it, I become depressed, cranky, and I feel there is no point of living for me anymore. So it's tied to my life somehow. Doesn't matter what the financial situation is or how everything works out, I have to paint. I have to do that. Otherwise, it's like just water for me. That's why I do art.